So I wanted to be able to answer yes to all three of those questions. And I knew that if I couldn't, then it was time to move on and create my own team, my own culture, my own interests, my own challenges. And the culture at Serac Ventures is one where we encourage open communication. Everyone's ideas are valid. Everyone has to contribute.
Hmm.
And people, if you're at the table, you need to state your opinion. I've always believed that. I learned that from serving a lot of boards and having that sort of pulled out of me.
Yeah.
And now at Serac Ventures, we're very intentional about making sure that we don't spend a ton of time in the beginning of our meetings not getting to the meeting. But I think that that culture of, hey, we're human beings first and then we're colleagues. So I think that that's very intentional. And I appreciate the opportunity to be able to build that at my own firm now.
Yeah. Well, and what is interesting again, Mark and I have been observers of the human condition since probably we were toddlers. So I think about my mom and dad, and every family's got interesting dynamics, right? But your comfort with process would seem to me to have fit very well into this vision you had of the culture you wanted at Serac Ventures. But you've got to be the role model
Mhm.
of the culture that you want. Was that easy for you? Was it as it played out maybe the way you expected it did, that folks just embraced it and that kind
I
of thing?
The culture that I believe every person who's at the top needs to have is one of continual personal development. I believe that when I'm the best version of myself, then I can confidently speak to my employees and colleagues about them being the best version of themselves. And let me give you an example. I believe that every single data point that you put out into the ether is a reflection of your brand and who you are. And one of the things I learned very well at Spur Capital was that very point. Like when we put something out there, it's a representation of who we are. And we should always try to be the best version of who we are. And how much more is that sort of demonstrated if I'm doing that? And the more I'm working on my leadership skills, my intellectual skills, all these different things, I can then sort of model to everyone on the team that that is going to make our organization better. The more that every one of us is pursuing excellence, the organization is going to be excellent. And that took some time to figure out.